It's time for a new era. It's been almost 2 years as I have been making handmade earrings as my main thing for my business. But I want to move on to new projects. So in this video, I'm going to be packing my last orders and telling you more about what's coming. So I wrote for myself a to-do list, a goal, a dream of all the things I want to accomplish in this month in order to finish this project. And that would include glazing all of the gray stone slices, which I haven't finished, making my last white stone slices, and with the remaining clay which I have, finishing last roses, snakes and birds. And then packing all of it away where my handmade earrings would be waiting for their forever home. So in preparation to this video, I already glazed all of my stone slices. And I prepared one of those macaros, that's what I call them, in order to make white stone slices out of them. But I still have another one which I need to make. But I thought maybe I'm gonna show you how I make them, because it's gonna be the last time I'm making them. While I work on my earrings, I want to share with you why it's so important for me to be done with them completely and finally finish this chapter in my life. Now the thing is that I actually been working on it for so long, and I never intended it to be this long. I always thought that it's gonna take me maybe half a year to be done with this whole collection. You know, good things take time, and I was very invested in quality, and I wanted to do all the experiences really well, go through them, put in my best effort, and because of it, things took time. If I don't finish this now, I'm afraid that I'm again gonna fall into avoidance when I just postpone my other projects which matter for me a lot. And unfortunately, even posting videos on YouTube is hard for me consistently when I'm all the time trying to perfectly finish this project. So that's why I want to be completely done this month. Pack it away, leave it for customers to buy from my website. That's it. I'm gonna move on to new things, which I'm gonna tell more about in this video because I'm so excited. One thing about me is that I've always dreamed to be a writer, and it's always felt like a dream bigger than life. I did very little for it, and years are passing by. Soon I'm turning 30, and I just know that if I'm not gonna start doing it now, I probably will never do it. I know that I can just sit down and start writing a book or book series, what I always wanted. But I kind of really want to do that well. So I made a plan for myself. One of the things is going to be applying to master's degree in English studies in Helsinki Yliopisto, and University of Helsinki. That's not easy for me because my bachelor degree is in business administration. That's why I'm gonna need to take courses. To be precise, 60 credits of English basic studies and English intermediate studies in order to get into that master degree. Oh, and why do I need to study that? Is because that's where I can learn professionally a lot about specifically linguistics of English language and literature of English, English literature, which I'm very passionate about. So I want to kind of learn from the best and then think what kind of books I want to write. At the same time, I really want to continue doing my creative projects because I personally cannot give up on them. It's literally impossible. I can't give up on little projects here and there, which are all connected to art and creativity, something to do with other people. And I really always dream to document my journey on YouTube. So that's why from now on, I'm committing to post once a month on this channel videos which document my journey of making this kind of creative projects, creative business, trying to reach my goal as a writer, trying to get into master's degree in university. And most importantly, I wanted my videos focus on storytelling of all of this journey.
Now let's get back to finishing these earrings.
But this seems to be ready, and now I just need to start cutting it and shaping it. These are inspired by crystals, and after that I need to bake them, and then I will be glazing them.
Now you're gonna see the whole process of sculpting these earrings.
Alright, this is done. Now next step would be glazing, and I want to say that I was surprised because this is much more than I thought I would do, and the funny thing is I did only half of that. But you know what, like, I don't know, I already spent around twice more time than I thought I would on this project, and I'm running out of time.
You know, one funny thing which I noticed, that basically all of my projects operate by this kind of triangle. Either I'm doing project on time, or I'm doing project well, or having time for other things, but as you guessed, I can choose only two.
So let's glaze them.
At the moment of recording that video, I was completely overwhelmed. Some of the kids were about to return home, and the exact time I didn't know. It was already evening, and tomorrow I was scheduled to have a full day work at the grocery shop, the shop which is unfamiliar to me. The sun, which is so important for curing the resin, was coming and going, so it became challenging to time everything correctly. And I was running out of time. These are the moments when I truly question, what do I want to do in life truly, so that I don't become too overwhelmed? Should I choose a simple job at the grocery shop, which I'm doing part-time, or should I just chase the dream of becoming a writer, which would require me mostly study but would not bring any income? Or should I choose YouTube and showing my creative projects and journey, which makes me really happy, but it also takes a lot of time. Usually creation of these videos take 30 plus hours per video. In the moments like this, I feel a little bit lost, but these are also very good moments, because these are the moments when my head becomes clearer and I start to carefully evaluate my life, aligning it with the future which I really want for myself. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 19, 20, 21, 22, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 36. Not all of them are fully glazed, but I might do that later when people will start ordering them. I will classify them by large, medium, and small. Like these ones are small, and these are medium, and this type are large ones. Alright everyone, so now I'm done with glazing, as I said, because I'm running out of time, as it sometimes happens. And I have very important things to do, like for example these are my preparation materials for the test, which I need to pass in order to get into Open University courses for English Basic Studies. I need to study this really hard in order to get in. And that's why I have to wrap up this project. But before that, I want to count all of my inventory, and I want to show you how I pack my orders. Here's my full list of inventory, and next you're going to see how I pack my white stone slices. Thank you for watching today's video, and I see you next month. Love you all, bye! If you stayed this far, I invite you to subscribe to do not miss my next project, which will be about Finnish epic Kalevala, and I'm so excited to show it to you. See you next month!